Hello, hola, welcome back to Color and Canvas. Today I'm going to be doing a really colorful and fun straight pour using metallics. And I have a 12 by 16 inch canvas right here, and I've put some pins on the back, and now that I've picked it up, I just noticed there's a tiny little dent here, probably from when it got shipped. So it's not bad, but there is a tiny little dent, so I'm going to fix it. I'm just going to spray a little bit of water just in the corner where the dent is. And I'm going to use my putty knife to straighten that out. This water will dry. It will tighten up a bit. Oh, it looks much better already. Okay, that's going to dry perfect. That'll be fine. But there's a little trick for you. If you get a tiny little dent, if it's not too bad, spray some water on it, straighten it out. This happened to be behind the frame, so I had to use this to get in there, but it worked. So let me tell you about our colors. These are all Deco Art, some extreme sheen and some dazzling metallics, and they are all mixed here in my little cups. All of these paints are mixed 1 part paint, 2 parts Floetrol, and 1/2 part water. They are all the exact same ratios. And so what did we use? We have some aquamarine, and I mixed put 3 colors together to get that light aqua color. I have a little bit of sky blue topaz here, gorgeous color. I mixed worn penny and copper together, some pink tourmaline, some sapphire blue, white pearl, sterling silver, 24 karat gold. And I have ruby here because this cup was left over from a previous pour. And there was a little bit of pink in there, and I mixed a little bit of the ruby red just to have a little bit of a different color, and crystal green. Let me move these aside, and we can get started with our base coat. Now, what is our base coat? Oh, this pretty blue color. This was all the paint that I scraped up off the surface the other day from another straight pour that I did that had metallics in it. So there is quite a lot of metallic. I had used a white base coat at the time, and everything that poured off turned into that. And it's a beautiful color. I really like it, and we will just use it. Okay, I'm just going to fast forward through the part where we pour down the base coat. You guys know how it's done. Just make sure you don't knock your paints over. That's why I have to keep moving these cups around on this little table. Here we go. I'm working on a very small surface here on my little folding table, so I have to adjust a little bit. All right, what are we going to start with? I'm going to start with our mixed light blues. And I'm just going to put a nice layer in the bottom of the cup, and we are going to be pouring our other colors straight into that from up high and letting them blend together. This is our aqua right here. We'll do that second. Oh, which order to do things in? I'm going to put in a bit of our silver. And I'm going to do these colors twice each, so I'm not going to pour all of it in at one time. Possibly with this pink red because there's only a tiny bit. Oh, and the other color, because we don't have yellow. This is some of yellow, mixed yellows, and I put a little bit of 24 karat gold in there and thinned it out to the same consistency as the other paints, because I have no metallic yellow in this brand, or at least not that I can find. If you guys can find it, more power to you. I've never seen it. And we have some white pearl, which we put in. I love white pearl. And our copper and worn penny blend. A little bit of our 24 karat gold right here. Beautiful sapphire blue. Ooh, did you see it clump like that? Oh, there's going to be a big blob in there. I don't know why it did that. And I only have a little bit of green. And just a drop of that. And a bit more of our mixed blues. Oops. More of our 1 penny copper. I'm going to put all of our pink tourmaline in because I had not put any in earlier. Bit more of our yellow. My gosh, that cup looks delicious. Some more of our white pearl. Drop more of our green. Bit more of that red pink. Cup is almost full. There's a tiny bit left in all of these. I might be able to get one more pour out of the remnants. Wouldn't that be nice? And a bit more 24 karat gold. All right, that cup is full. No more is going in there. So it's time to pour. That looks so pretty. All right, here we go. One, two, three, pouring from up high. I'm not even going to empty the cup because there is a ton of paint on there. Save that paint for something else. It's looking really colorful and pretty. There is a lot of air bubbles because I just mixed all of that together really quickly. And my table is a little unstable. You can see all the paint is going in that direction. Oops, it's a little uneven. Had the lock on, always keep it locked when you're not using it. I want to get these air bubbles out before I tilt, and I want to start tilting because my table's uneven. Oh, I can't wait until our house is ready and I get an art room again. No more folding table. Okay, here we go. I'm going to pick this up and start tilting quickly before we lose it all off of one end. Just get it closer to the edges, and then we'll see what we have. All right, I think we will go a little bit over here. Fabulous. Not sure which way I want to go. Can you believe it? Okay. I think I'm going to pour off this corner first. Usually I like to keep the gold, and in this case I really love the blue that we have. So let's keep the blue. Turn it. And we'll go with this corner. And this corner. And I see a tiny little blob there, right in the middle. So let me grab my tweezers and we can take that out. But that looks amazing. Oh my, it's quite a blob. But we got it. It didn't harm the painting at all. It looks okay. I love it. Hopefully there'll be a little more beautiful, beautiful gold cells down there. That's a very interesting detail on the corner. I think I might just Let the paint move about a little bit more. Now, there's a fair bit of paint left on there, but I think it's going to dry just fine. All right, that is it for now. I'm going to clean up the edges. I don't usually do this while it's on camera. I just assume everybody knows. If you scrape off the paint from underneath, A, it's easier to move the painting somewhere to dry, less dripping, and B, the dripping paint isn't pulling more paint off the sides. If it's dripping, you know, it's dragging more paint down. I can't explain the physics of it exactly, but it does. If you stop this paint from dripping, it'll just slow down the dripping. Of course, is there going to be more drips? Sure there are, but there's going to be less of them, okay? And I will do that side once I move the painting over. All right, thank you for watching. I will show a picture of the dry one at the end of the video. More and more cells. Oh, it's going to be a surprise. Thanks again for watching. Always appreciate it. I love these straight pours. They're real easy to do. If you get your paint consistency right, you can definitely do one too and have a really, really pretty result. So go, paint something beautiful, have some fun making art, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.